Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Erinn's Book Club. Now, I'm usually gung-ho and all happy that I have another book read to share with you. And I do have another book read, but it's not like anything I've ever read before, and it's my introduction to this author. So, before I go into this book, first of all, I'm going to say, like all of my reviews, it's not going to be spoiler-free. So if you haven't read the book that I'm going to list today, then be aware that there will be spoilers, because I can't discuss a book without discussing what happens in it. It's just not what I do. Secondly, feel free to comment if you've had this author before, because this one's interesting. So the book review that I have to do today is Beartown by Fredrik Backman. Hope I said that right. Did I see that okay? Again, this is the first introduction I've had to Fredrik Backman. And I got this book eons ago, and by reading the back cover, I was a little leery about actually reading it because I didn't know what was going to happen, and it's about an interest that I have absolutely no gumption for. Like, I'm not obsessed with it. Let me read the back of it just to give you an indication of where we're going with this talk. So it's been a long time since the residents of Beartown have felt like winners. That could change this year if the teenage boys who make up their junior hockey teams can win the national championships. They have the heads, they have the hands, and they have the hearts to do it. But it's what happens off the ice that will change the small town forever. So again, a little bit leery, but I thought it was something different that I could read and learn about. And when I first started reading the book, I thought, yeah, you know what, maybe I made a mistake, because it was all about hockey, and it was all about the obsessiveness? I don't know. About the addiction that basically the town has to hockey, and how it's the be-all and end-all of everything. And at first I thought, yeah, I'm not going to enjoy this. And then the author started talking about how there were people who liked hockey in this town and people who didn't, and how they were treated. And then it started getting really real. It was basically a study in the pack mentality of an isolated town where no one's there really to say yes or no, and how money rules everything. Money, not hockey, money rules everything. And how everybody likes to feel as though it's the hockey that's causing the issues, where it's not. It's the playing the hockey to win the money that's causing the issues. Playing the hockey to enjoy the hockey wasn't even part of this book. It asks a question of, if you have the ability to save the many, to save a town's livelihood, but at the cost of the innocence of another, would you do it? And I went into this book thinking, there is no way that I would allow this behavior to continue at all. Like, there's no reason. And then the author started getting you to think about, well, okay, but what if it was your child that was in danger? Or what if it was your child that caused the issue? How would that change things? And I love how the author made the entire situation very real. Very real. About, does fame allow you to do whatever you want? And does fame outweigh authority? And how delusional the characters are when the issue is called up and people have to have consequences of what they did. The first thing that's stated is he only reported this because it was jealousy over hockey. And I mean, I'm just gonna stop skirting around the elephant in the room. How the rape happened. And how when women are raped, or when men are raped, but a lot of times you see it more with women because, again, the weaker of the species usually. When women are raped, often the first thing to go is their name. So this one that was raped on the ice, or off the ice, she had a name Maya. But that went away almost immediately. It was always the young lady or the girl. And the boy who did it was, again, the boy. But he was the amazing star, so, you know, there's reasons for it. And his father had money, and his father was doing really cruel, wicked things trying to save his son. And just throwing money at anything to fix the issue. And it was like he wanted to win, not that he wanted... I guess that was the whole gist of the story. It wasn't right or wrong. It was, I need to win on this. And if that means that I need to dehumanize the victim and turn my son into the victim, I'm going to do it. And I honestly don't... The way the book is written, yes, I fault the son for his actions, but I don't think I can fault him for his choices, because he was raised in a household where nothing mattered as long as you won or were better than everybody, and where you didn't show your emotion at all. And if you did something wrong, like trashed a house or had a party or whatever, you weren't really disciplined because you were the star. You were catered to at every moment. And then you wonder why, when a child is left alone with alcohol and drugs, that he's going to make the wrong decision. And it's a difficult situation, because there was a lot of viewpoints in the book saying, well, she shouldn't have been there at the party, and she shouldn't have been there at all. But, like, all in all, you guys have got to read this book. I just got notice that my timer is going out, so I can't finish here. But please, everybody who reads, please read Beartown. Awesome book. Thanks very much, guys. I'll let you know when I have another book read.